Hello and welcome to Cigar Box Guitars, aka the Dutch Man in San Marcos. I am the DISM. So we're coming to you with another episode, kind of a catch-up episode because the rackets that's on my bench isn't going to take that long to build, and I didn't get a lot of work done on it as usual. So let's get going. All right, here we go. Like I was saying, we got the tennis racket on the bench. Let me catch you up to what I've gotten done on it so far. So we'll take a look at it. As you can see, I got the tuner on it, and I actually re-glued this. I gotta glue some of these pieces back on here so it all disguises it. But we'll do that. But I got it notched out, and then I crazy glued that end back on. And the tuner turns. So I kind of built it right in. So it'll be kind of cool. Bump, 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 bump. With the built-in tuner so I can tune it up. So that worked out pretty well. And I kind of kept the integrity of it. Still, like what I like to do. It's still a tennis racket. So, tennis anyone? Anyways, so I figured out what I'm going to do with the ball. This is going to go. See, it'll sit like this. This will go right on top like that, or maybe it'll go under. Yeah, on top, and then so you can see it here. It'll go right on top, and I'll take this ball and I'll actually run a screw right through it and screw it to here. Maybe further down. Maybe further down like this. And I'll screw down into here. I'm thinking about putting a wood block on this, and then the appeasio underneath there, and then screwing it so it sticks to the racket. And maybe I don't have a lot of room. I don't know if I can get a jack through the side there, or I can just plug it in. Just plug it in straight because this is kind of rubbery. So, got some decisions to make on that. But yeah, it'll be cool. I'm thinking maybe I need to have it right down here. I have to measure this. I'm going to measure my other diddly bow and find out what that is. So, so it's coming right along. Like I said, with Thanksgiving and traveling, I didn't get a lot done. As you can tell, even from my shorts, I just played one of I played the Brick House through my little amp that I built, and reviewed some of my albums. So if you catch those, I'd appreciate it. The other cool thing was I got more boxes, and I'm such a sucker for the boxes. When I go in there and they're the right size, and they're nice ones, I can't resist. So now I found another one like this. And these are nice solid boxes. As you can see, they're pretty. But as you can see right over here, I got two more. So now I got three of these. So I'm turning into the assembly line. So I got three of these. I had a friend from this club I go to. She said, "Oh, I got a little cigar box," and so she gave me this one, which is kind of cool. It was broken. The hinge here was a little cracked, so I put it back together. But so normally now I'm not, because I got a bunch of these smaller ones. So now I'm not really buying these anymore, but she gave it to me, so that was pretty cool. So I got that one. And then, being at my favorite place to buy them, Total Wine, I got another one of these. So that makes, where are those at? I think I got two more of these. I think that's one down there. Maybe one more of these. So now I got two. Or no, there it is. There's another one there. So I got three of these now. I'm definitely putting it on the high priority list. Not on camera, but I'm going to start building one of these so I can get my cards printed up, and I can put this right in the cigar room at Total Wine. I already talked to the manager, and one of the cash register guy goes, because one time going through the line, I brought the box up and see they had these labels. He scanned it. It was like, oh, $120. And I didn't look at it until I was walking out the door, and I got, oh no, I just paid $120 for an empty box. So I walked back in and they corrected it, but they charged me the $2 for it. So anyway, so I'm gonna make one of these that I can hang up in the store with my card so people can see what I'm building. Also, the cash register guy goes, well, I told him what I would probably charge him for one, and he goes, yeah, I'm really thinking about buying one. So actually I might have made a sale. So I got to get going on these, because as soon as I get these going, I could probably make a sale. So that was another one I got. And another one is one of these, and I think I got another Toro. I think it's right there. Another Toro, Rocky Patel. And these are nice too, because I like them because they're all black. So, as you can see, they're nice boxes. They got like nice sunken hinges in them and everything. So yeah, we're gonna have to think about what we can do with these. So that's another one to the list. Then the other day, I was walking home, and I found this more kind of a junk thing. I found a little, like, small vask of the Jägermeister, and it's glass. Now they're making a lot of these little bottles out of plastic, so it's glass. So now I started searching the interwebs of could I cut the glass on this, because if it might make a good slide if I cut it that long and put it on my pinky, and it's flat, it might make a nice slide, a square bottle slide, which would be kind of cool. If I can get it to snap. I actually I watched one with a glass cutter, and if you use something level to get a square line with the glass cutter, I'll see if I can pop it. But if I pop it and it doesn't come out, because I only found it alongside the road. So I'm not gonna go out and drink a bunch of these little Jägermeisters. But anyways, just an idea to see how that comes out. So always trying to innovate and try something different. I do have for my Dremel those glass cutter wheels. I don't know if any of you have ever tried cutting square glass or using a Dremel with the glass cutting wheel. Let me know, because it could be tricky. I know glass is kind of weird, but just throw it in the comments and let me know how that turned out for you, or if I should use the glass cutter with the the temperature thing where you put it hot water and then cold water and cracks off. The one I was watching, it actually showed where it had cracked partially. If the glass has some imperfections, it can crack. It won't crack on the score exactly, and they actually cracked the rest off to the score, and we're able to sand it down. So it is possible. So if if you've done that and worked with that before, let me know, because I'd be really curious in giving that a try. So that's some of the stuff I got going on. Like I said, I wanted to get you up to date on the racket, and it really will go together pretty quick. I have to measure it out. I still haven't made a bridge for this or a nut up there. I gotta think of what I can do for a nut up here, and then measure the length. So I don't know what I can do yet for a bridge. I had everything else worked out. I'm really happy the way this came out. This turned out good, because it's still what I got to do is put this on here where it was, so it'll be all the way wound up like that. And I glue those on. I got this one was kind of stapled on up here, and I still got I think this piece was up there somewhere. But anyway, like, oh, I got this piece might be the one. Yeah, that was where the round is. So we'll make it work somehow. Glue these other miscellaneous pieces on here, like that, which would be kind of cool. So it still looks like it's got the leather grip, and we'll make the diddly bow bump bump bump. So let me grab that other diddly bow and do some measurements here, and I'll show you that. I'll give you a bench shot, a little bit of a bench shot, showing you doing that. And my bench is all loaded full of boxes. I got to reorganize. But when we get done with this diddly bow, remember I got the 6-string with that neck that I got to build next. So I'll be right back. Hang on a minute. All right, so I got you back on the bench shot here. What I was doing is, see, I made a bridge like this. I'm gonna have to build something for the top of this as well. Maybe something similar to that might work right on top of here. Like I said, I'm gonna put a block so I can screw right through this and mount it, connect it all to the thing, and then maybe even try to incorporate a jack into the ball itself, so everything's self-contained in here. Wire it up, and it'll all be in here. So all I have to do is plug it in, put the Apizio on here. Maybe even under the block I screw in. So got to make some decisions on that. But what I wanted to do was measure. Let me get my ruler. Measure the length of this to here, so I can get the length here, so I can tell where this needs to go. So just kind of a video on planning what's next. This thing here, and I don't know what the scale, if the scale matters. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was right. This is here. This is 25 from where the break here to there is 25 inches. So I kind of have it set up the way you would do, a regular cigar box. I need to mark some markers there. Maybe I'll do that while I'm out here. As long as I have this out here. So I need to have the bridge mounted 25 from the neck, so everything works out right. I still have to decide on if I'm going to do like a screw like this for up here. I think I'll go that route, but I'll actually try to find a slotted screw so I can line it up and put this. This was a Phillips screw, and that didn't work as well. But I think I'll actually find a slotted screw to screw in here. So let's measure that and see where we need to place this tennis ball on the racket. So we need to go 25 inches. I want it in the wood, the thicker wood, so I'm thinking I gotta start right here, kind of looking at the side. Oh, okay, 25 is exactly the end of the racket, so I'll have to make a 24 since it's not too long. Maybe I could, yeah, I could get 25 at the end. So maybe that might be the trick. But then it doesn't give me any room. I'll have to make it a 24 inch scale, because 24 would be perfect. So that would put this thing right down here. And we'll go 24 because then I don't have, I'm looking good there. So 24, let me mark that. Let me mark this. So, I don't know, put it in the comments if you know anything about scale. I know they make shorter and longer scales. It might not even matter because you're only using one string and it's all kind of 24 would be right here. And I'll need something to make it a break, so I could actually put the string right through this. So that'll be interesting. This as long as I don't split it and hit that string. So it would be like that. And then this guy would come through like that. That'd be kind of cool. So that's what we'll do. I think I'll use a screw here like I did on this one. Now after I look at this one, I'm like, why didn't I do this the other way around? So the next one I build, I'm gonna do, I guess, because it doesn't give me any angle here. I think the next one I'll do, I'll keep this part round and cut the bottom part off and mount it that way. I didn't even think about that. So we'll have to keep that in mind. This one here I grounded, but I found out that you don't, when you use the Appizios, you don't need a ground to your string because it's just picking up the vibrations. You need a ground for your string when you're using like a regular pickup. So I didn't know that, but see, I got this one grounded with a wire coming out from this jack to here, which grounds the string. I just ran it through when it came through. But I heard with the Appizios, it's just the vibrations. So I don't know if I showed you. This one's kind of nice because you can actually put your thumb in it. So anyways, that's the diddly bow action, using my old one to set this one up. So I'm kind of getting into the diddly bow things too, because I could probably, this one's a little bigger, I could probably make a diddly bow out of this, but I don't know, it's just a nice hefty duty box. I might just fix the lid. I like these corners. So I don't know how I can use that. So the label's kind of scratched up. It was an older one. But we'll see. I do have other nice little black ones to make diddly bows out of. When I do make those, I think I've got a couple more. I've got a couple more of these kind of dolls, and this one will be interesting. I'll be able to mark the fret action, or the, like the blues scale marks right on this, so I can see what's going on, and also on the side. But yeah, so we'll have that to do. I'll cut a block for this, get this all set up, and then just run that screw right through to the block from here. Get everything set up in here. It's going to be tricky. I guess it probably doesn't matter where the hole goes. I can just, on the bottom. I'm thinking out loud now, as you can hear. So the hole for the jack, I'll have to find a jack for the Appizio, and then stuff everything in here. So it'll have a jack, maybe like right on this seam here. So I'll have a jack in here, piezo mounted to this piece, and then a big screw going in here to screw it all together. That might work. That'd be cool. Because this does have a little acoustics to it. When you hear it, which might sound cool. Just glue the piezo to that, just sinking in. I might have to offset it if this is where the bridge will cut. You know, if I put it back right here. I might have to offset it so it doesn't, so that nail, but it'll I don't have to worry about the nail. The block will be there. So anyways, that'll do it. Let me get you around and we'll say goodbye. Okay, so that'll be the show for this week. Got some work to do on the tennis racket, not too much. I'm going to start on that this afternoon, and I'm going to start on making some necks. I might give you a few shots of that in next week's show. Making some necks for that, at least for that total wine box. Another cool thing that I was thinking about was, and I seen it on, I can't remember his name now. It's a wood shop something where he's building a Skybox guitar, but he uses, he has a stamp for his name for the headstocks. It's a wood burner. It looks pretty fancy. It's probably an expensive tool, probably like $60. My guess would be, but it'd be kind of nice to have instead of using those decals, because I don't have a printer now that does color like that. So I had the paper, but and at work I don't even think they have a color printer there. So I'd have to buy a color printer. So it might be just cheaper to buy one of those irons, and I'll always have it, so I can brand anything I make with a wood burner that says Stevie Ray. And if they don't want to make me a Stevie Ray, you know, being maybe that name is copyrighted, I always can put Stevie Ray 2 and on there as a part of my logo to make it mine. So that'll have it for this week. If you got any ideas, suggestions, be sure to comment. I'll take any comments. If you got any comments about that glass bottle, if that slide thing will work, I'll keep you posted on that. Let me know, because a lot of the stuff I'm doing, I'm just winging it. So I learn a lot even from YouTube. Like today, I saw that wood burner, but I learned a few chords from the guy playing. I'm like, hey, that's the way you do it, because I'm still trying to learn the 3-string thing, because I'm still, playing guitar, and it's a learning curve to get your brain around. You only have 3 strings. So have a good week. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Tell your friends. If you want me to build you a cigar, I never threw this out here. Let me know. Throw me a note. I could make you one. And if you see anything on here, I'm open to either making one like it or even selling the ones that I have on here, because I've already sold guitars already, so I got that feeling of, oop, my baby's gone, because I probably sold, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably a half a dozen of them. And but then my brick house, the last one I built, the one I'm playing now, that 3-string that we just built, is probably one of my better ones. So I'm honing my techniques. I'm kind of deciding what my style is going to be on them, and it's definitely, I'm going with the scarfed back Telecaster headstock, and I'd like to get that wood burning iron to always be able to put the Stevie Ray or Stevie Ray 2 in that headstock. And I also decided that on the cigar boxes I make, they're all going to be maple necks, because so they don't warp. And at Home Depot you can't find real good wood, but at least the maple is a lot straighter than anything else that you get in there. And the one I picked up was that last one on the brick house. It's actually a curly maple. That neck really looks cool. So I've got a few more pieces of that, Hopefully I can find another curly maple looking neck at Home Depot. I kind of fell upon those, but if I don't, then I don't. But that was kind of a nice find to have that little extra curly looking maple in the neck. So have a good week. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.